AM when soaks are needed. Although I guess
Oh no. Sure. It feels bad. Rester Druid moment. I can't. I don't have any DR except for Ironbark in my personal.
Fair form.
yeah, I think you can
you have-
solve.
Yeah, like for me, but like a raid
Yeah.
cooldown. I can only
Oh,
help
yeah.
one other person. Tranquility is not gonna help us survive that. Yeah, is there any logic to it? If we could bait it onto the rogues and they could
I think it's
bait it or
random.
whatever.
I think the only logic is that it like knows what quadrants people are in, so it doesn't double up in quadrants.
Okay.
You kind of by putting a bunch of soloers into one quadrant, you kind of are baiting it onto a soloer.
Yeah.
Do we have enough people here? We can
Oh my god.
almost the whole race
Eight.
here. We can pull this trash man. Then we won't be in such a scary spot.
If we could shut off the laser beams, it'd be sick. My ears are bleeding.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, Race to World First is on.
I thought it was over.
Oh, is it?
I don't know.
No.
I got a notification. I was logged in earlier.
I don't think it can be over. The raid's
Well,
not out.
yeah, because Marchon called the Nos isn't out yet, but
Well,
Oh, okay.
the part that's on is over.
What do you mean? Liquid's fighting dragons right now.
Is this their split?
I'm not sure if they're splitting this or not. They did split
Yeah.
Chimeras, which is funny.
I'm pretty
so.
sure they already killed it, didn't they? Or did they wipe again?
No, they didn't.
There was
kill
a
dragons yet.
notification earlier. that
They're
they killed
4-9
it.
mythic already.
Like while I was online and
Yeah, they almost one-shot
Are
dragons
you-
like 15 minutes ago.
Are you talking about Chimeras?
I don't know.
No.
I they got a notification that someone killed they got I don't know, whatever it's called, Hall of Fame.
it's probably the Chimeras achievement.
It's
if I
probably
look
one
up.
boss race or raid.
but I wasn't
Yeah.
online when that happened, so.
We're also missing Llama Shaman.
I don't think Aventus actually has a guy to help with. He just trolls.
Yeah.
Go ahead and message him though.
Yeah, definitely message.
Counter troll him, yeah.
Tell him to get online.
I did message him.
Good.
He said, I don't even have a Panda character. I said, no, but you can use Richard's account since he is not.
Who are you supposed to be? Tell me a story before you go.
So I moved people from the soak. We're gonna put the holes in the soak quadrants, so we should be able to effectively prog our phase 1 and intermission. You move the 2 people down. I mean, it just means that phase 1 is going to take a little longer, but
We probably should go back to Luskin phase 1 and make up for the DPS rate.
that's probably a good idea. Yeah.
Because if we push too late, then it makes the
Yeah.
transition all weird.
Okay, I put the assignments in Wednesday sign up. HK, why don't you hang out with North on Square, and that way 8th arm wrestle and HK can use Devo when it seems appropriate for their soak group. Like I would just say as soon as you like 8th, as soon as your group has to do a static shock, just use your Devo for that. And everyone should be using personals and stuff. It hits really hard. Everyone's got to be in it. You got to be healthy. If you're low health, that's time to hit a health stone. We get health stones actually. Let's see them.
It's better to use all your shit in live 1 and then die because we're out of it.
Yeah.
Because otherwise the whole fucking soak group will die.
I think also like something to just kind of keep in the back pocket is that you can like sacrifice yourself. If you are going to do that, like you can just run off into the corner, and if you see someone running off with static shock, don't chase them, because if if not everyone is in it, then like everyone who is in is gonna die. So don't be like the only person in a static shock if the
Yeah,
person's
and
not.
immunities work. So like cloak
Yeah.
and bubble and all that shit. So if you have those things, you should be solo soaking.
Let's get into position on square.
Like Zapu's AFK, but we just send it.
Yeah. Melee, so like for Val, be on the left side of the boss whenever we arrive at a new quadrant, and then when you see like thunder come down around melee, just walk through the boss. Kind of like left
4,
side, right side on
3,
Algalon.
2, 1.
Oops.
I was not standing in the right place, and so I wasn't facing the boss when he came down.
Okay, move through.
We're sitting less.
Yeah, let's less.
Thunder.
Decapitate soon, and we will move.
Leave room for melee.
Scout melee.
Chain.
Left side. Move through.
Thunder.
We're gonna go after this thunder.
You stay put here, ranged.
High stacks.
Stack up.
Overcharge.
Get on the overcharge melee. Range, you probably want to back up.
That's on you, HK.
Hey, dude.
Move through.
I'll just keep filling unless.
Thunder.
74. There's no roar.
Yeah, we gotta.
Overcharge.
Watch out in the back.
Bolts.
Catch balls.
Was I waiting longer at the second pillar last week?
Maybe.
Because I feel like our
timing's
energy's
a
been
little-
consistently high.
on the third one.
Yeah, and there's no there's no way that we'd have to move so much earlier with the thunder happening. Because he
Let's
won't
get out of
move
there,
on
melee.
fast.
I guess let's keep trying. Oh, we've circled around.
Yeah,
Rude.
we're
Never mind. Let's wipe.
we're way off.
We had DPS size, so
Maybe
actually we
Also,
had
I can wait a
Sapu wasn't
little bit.
there, so
Papa wasn't there. You died on the pole.
yeah,
Some weird stuff.
We also lost it late, so
yeah,
Yeah, people
we'll be
open it.
good.
Yeah, I thought Paladin would be better for intermission, but if you'd rather have the banner for the damage, I can do that too. Just let me know.
No, I like the balance practice.
The
that.
intermission seems hard, so
Yeah.
making intermission easier seems like a good idea.
No, Paladin's pretty broken for this boss fight. Like your anti-magic should be really clocks later on in the fight.
Val, for the intermission, I kind of forgot. So you go to your quadrant, and you kind of stay spread out, and you want to be around these circles that are in the middle, kind of spread around it. and there's a couple different abilities that can happen. There can be the bouncing balls, which somebody has to be in them to like catch them, or else they spawn and add. There's the overcharge where someone gets big and gets rooted, and you got to get on top of them or you get stunned. The static shock, if you get that, then you just walk off and cloak it, and everyone else in your quadrant can solo it. So, and then the final thing is he can do like a pushback. He might target you and try to push you off the edge of the platform. You just have to use sprint to be able to
5,
resist it.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Plus,
Oh my god.
move through.
Thunder.
It's a little close to melee.
Sleep melee.
Chain.
Move through.
Thunder. High stacks. Overcharge.
Overcharge is kind of close. Now you should back on.
Move through.
Thunder.
But moving as soon as it's on.
Overcharge.
Just stack here.
Melee games overtone.
Yeah, or go real far.
Bolts.
Catch balls. We're at the back here, melee. This one will get knocked off.
Probably can get thundering.
Yeah.
Thunder.
Don't get knocked.
Intermission. Spread. Chain. Overcharge. Bolts. Helm. Static. Spread. Chain. Overcharge.
Alright, swipe up.
Bolts. Helm. Phase 2. Bait balls.
There's so many guys.
If you get knocked off, just release and we'll get a summon on you.
Is it better to have both of the tanks in the same quadrant? Because we're just safe and you don't have to care, or is it better to split us up because then it's one less person that the healers have to worry about like protecting? for the.
I think it's
stuff?
better. I think we need more people to split the soaking. It's pretty much
Okay,
the main
so
thing.
in
That's,
that quadrant.
yeah, the main thing that's like messing us up in the is just that static shock. We need to
Yeah.
have bodies and we need to have
Well, like
people with defensives.
I assume HK and I always soak no matter what every time. Obviously, I'm just wondering if it will make the soaks easier in 2 quadrants if we're split up, because then we're a safe person that healers don't have to like protect.
Yeah, I think so. Maybe you should go to triangle and have HK be in square.
In square.
Or
Okay.
he already was because he's square.
Yeah, we were both in square that time.
Yeah.
And I know you put him there for the
Let's
the
move
depot
on to
protection,
square. If Sokka is
but I could go somewhere else because I'm like a
yeah.
soak helper that doesn't have to be like guarded.
I mean, if you get static shock and you can like roll off into a corner and zen it, that's also huge.
I don't
5,
know if it goes on me.
4,
If I get it,
3,
I'll definitely solo.
2, 1.
Move through.
Thunder.
Getting ready to move.
Chain.
Move through.
Thunder.
Getting ready to move.
Let's res him.
High stacks. Overcharge.
It's on melee. Melee stack on Sake. Range got to back up. Move through.
Thunder. Bolts.
Catch balls. Be on left side melee. It's safe. Okay. Don't get knocked off here, melee. Oof.
Thunder.
We're just gonna play that thunder every time while we're done.
Bolts.
So we should
Gotta
play.
catch balls. And not get knocked off.
Intermission. Spread. Chain. Overcharge.
Aether soloing?
Square, watch out. Hope for charge.
Bolts. Helm. Static. Spread.
Swipe up, click.
I saw that
Why
too.
learn the
Like,
important lesson.
Chain.
The triple ball catch is
Overcharge.
not
Yeah.
safe to soak for me without a bigger CD.
Why did we have so many
Or
soaks in our
priests either.
quadrant?
Bolts.
There was like 8
Yeah,
of
it
them.
was
Helm.
fuck.
Did we charge? Yeah, that's probably why.
Oh, we level up a pillar.
Yeah, it must have been the bouncing ball pillar. I didn't happen to see that when we were doing it, but it's kind of likely it makes sense.
Yeah, we never see that second bouncing ball cast there.
Is that because we're just pushing a little slow when we were at
Yeah.
purple?
Oh, just pushing slow in general. It's like we're down 2 DPS or something.
We could just break the tether at the end there and pull him to the center and take a couple ticks so that we don't do that if we're high on energy.
Yeah, I could send Tranquility or something just for
I mean,
prod.
like or we could also move to red, I guess, and just commit to. Or wait, where are we at that point? We go.
We
we're
are
at
at
red.
red there.
We're
Yeah.
at red. Yeah, so we can't go back to blue because blue is already pretty full. I think we have to go to the middle, or we have to commit to a higher pillar if we can't push any faster.
Yeah, we had a couple of DPS tests there that probably didn't help us.
Yeah, we can handle a couple percent. We'll just send cooldowns. We're just progressing, so yeah. We got it.
Are we going on this path?
Yeah. That's a little early. It'll be a little bit after that.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I got nervous about the hate.
Move through.
That would never happen.
You can just stay in melee with that, or if you get that, if you get static shock
Thunder.
during the non-intermission, just run into melee.
Getting ready to move.
Chain.
Iowa, you want to do yours now?
You can do it if you want.
I did
Move
mine.
through.
Okay.
Thunder.
We're gonna wait a little bit and go.
High stacks. Overcharge.
It's near melee. Range back up.
I'm stunned HK. Yeah, got it.
Move through.
No roar this time.
Thunder. Bolts.
Move through. Catch balls. Oops, I taunted.
Get that.
So brave.
Thank you. Don't get knocked here, melee.
The thunder goes off.
Thunder.
Get away from that big blue circle.
Intermission.
Okay, some people went to the
Spread.
intermission way too early there.
Chain. Overcharge.
Stack on overcharges.
Bolts.
Catch
Helm.
balls.
Static.
That's a lot of balls.
Spread. Chain. Overcharge.
They
Bolts.
come out of nowhere.
Helm. Phase 2.
That's a lot of dudes.
So I
look so
guess if we
mad,
get
too.
bolts and static, like we have enough time to do the bolts.
Big
and
Yeah,
then
you
balls.
do the bolts
static?
first.
Yeah.
You do the bolts first and then the static. And
Okay.
it's a little bit weird if you're the person with the static because you don't want to go for a firebolt, obviously, because your whole group needs to get back to you. So you just have to trust that somebody else will do the far ones.
Okay.
Or commit to the fact that you're gonna die, right?
Okay.
Because if you're like catty corner on your spot from somebody else, they're not gonna have time to get to you after the soak.
Oh, if we had Desert, I'm sure his Urkel related trivia would get us some more DPS recruits.
Yeah, if he can reply to ace cap pictures, he can come to raid.
He didn't reply to my dog picture, so I don't know what's up.
Let's let him go by and then we'll get in position. Yeah, right now we're just trying to, we're progging the intermission basically, so we don't need to worry about the bouncing balls.
I mean, this is an Algathar Academy. How dare he?
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Thunder.
Decap soon, we will move.
Chain.
Move through.
Thunder.
Yeah,
I
we
fucked
like
us on that thunder. Apologies.
High stacks. Overcharge.
I ripped. I got it.
Move
Is
through.
that the Arctic? No, I have.
We're getting parried like this.
Thunder. Bolts.
Don't get knocked to your melee. Get the back. Everyone needs to keep pumping until he actually transitions.
Thunder. Intermission. Spread.
You spread out as you're moving over. We get Sapo up if you're in range.
Chain. Overcharge.
Beyond overcharges.
Bolts. Helm. Static.
Static
Spread.
shocks.
Chain. Overcharge. Bolts. Helm. Phase 2. Bait balls. Balls.
Shall we not?
Chain.
Let's use reses and it's too many balls. Right, just use res and we'll swipe up. That was good.
Bait whip.
Let's keep working on that intermission, get good at it. Because the second one is basically the same thing, so there's more, but the actual like process of spreading out, soaking, stacking, spreading back out.
That soak killed me at full health with a defensive, so.
I was about to say, 8th, can you sack milk whenever you guys are soaking static? And make sure you use sufficient, maybe even bubble for yourself, like sack her and bubble yourself.
That was through Fade and Guardian Spirit.
Do you know like if maybe not everyone was in?
I love having no defensives. It's great.
Why would you want a defense? That's crazy.
It's a good idea, Iowa, because we're not moving all the way for that thunder anyway.
Let's
Since
move
we
in
need spread.
position.
No, it should. We want to roar the first one, so just back up for the intermission because we want to roar into the intermission. We can skip
Yes,
2 or
but
3.
2 and 3 we're moving
5.
while the
4,
boss is moving,
3,
like immediately
2,
after the
1.
thunderstruck. So it's like big nuke into giant rate damage while we're 2 DPS down. So it's just a little
Move through.
extra.
I can, if I know which one we're not roaring, I can Spirit Shell before it comes out.
Okay. It'll be the third one. Then I can roar this first one.
Works.
Thunder.
Ready to move.
Chain.
Actually, I couldn't spirit shell this one because the lightning dude would eat it.
Move through.
Thunder.
Or this. Thank you.
High stacks. Overcharge.
Gonna
Hero.
update. 80 the decap probably.
Move through.
No roar
Thunder.
here.
Bolts.
Move through. Catch balls. We're at the back melee. Don't get knocked off. Okay, let's break.
Intermission.
Nice.
Need to get
Spread.
spread out as quick as you can.
Chain. Overcharge.
Overcharge right on the line here. X and square.
Bolts. Helm.
Catch balls.
Static. Spread. Chain. Overcharge. Bolts. Helm. Phase 2.
Looks good.
Bait balls. Chain. Balls. Bait whip.
Baiting the whip.
Slash.
Get it to be spread now.
We are
High
staying here,
stacks.
I thought.
Right, yes. Yeah.
Bait balls.
I mean, we're fucked right now
Chain.
because most of the raid tried to move. The intent is that
Balls.
we stay there for the one whole overcharge cycle, was my understanding.
Yes, you're right. It is.
Okay.
You just transcend that one then, you think? If
Yeah,
you're
I can.
taking the slash.
Can you remind us who's like going into melee during phase 2?
Yeah, I was just about to start counting because it's gonna be a little different today.
We need to kill those lightning ads in phase 2 quicker also.
It looks like there's 8 range exactly. So if all 5 healers just stack in.
Okay.
And then I guess like one of you could just be the designated swap if one of those people gets static shock.
Probably druids. They're pretty mobile compared to priests. anyone doesn't remember, there's it'll only spawn 8 balls if there's only 8 people out of melee. So that's the goal there.
I
It's for
think we-
everybody else to be in melee.
I think we had 9 or 10. It's hard to count
Oh.
because they're jumping around, but it was pretty close to 8. But yeah, if we had 2 fewer,
That might be me. I've been standing out.
It's one of those mechanics where like until someone tells you how it works, like there's no way to know that's how it works.
Yeah, it's because I don't know. I've just been doing how we do it on normal.
Right.
we have maybe a person coming. Let's let him go around again. I think someone's AFK too, so I'm gonna do a raid check.
Once we've leveled the pillar, we're taking it back up to like 90 plus energy, right?
Yeah. I think
It's
that's
like
our
one full overcharge, and then we go into doing the same shit we were doing in phase 1.
right. It's basically like because we need 4. Our DPS is such that we need 4 platforms to be able to phase
Yeah.
him, and we only have 3, so we kind of have to like make a 4th.
Obviously, we're nowhere close to being able to play that phase clean, but tanks are probably going to have to massage exactly when we move stuff to make the timings work out.
1 second. Can I get buffs?
Absolutely not.
So we just kill shit, right? That's it?
Yeah, no,
So we're in the non-intermission phases, you'll be on the left side, and then when the like lightning shit comes out on the ground, you just walk straight through the boss to the right side. I usually call it, but it's like left right, kind of like Algalon. And whenever
Can I
we
just
go
follow
in-
someone?
I mean, just as soon as that lightning shit comes out, you just press W.
Oh,
We're all
okay.
moving over. And then when
Okay.
we go to the next platform, just like reset to the left side.
Just be careful on intermission timing. It's gonna be a little faster.
What's
You're
with all the
in green.
rogues?
You're in green quadrant for intermission.
They're taking over the guild.
There's already 7 signed up for next week.
Our retail rogues are on mob.
Does anybody play Rogue on retail?
No, I don't think we have any.
Thankfully.
Okay, we look good. So I'm gonna do a pull timer when he gets over to X. Let's move into square.
Do we blow cooldowns at the beginning?
Yeah.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Move through.
Thunder.
Getting ready to move.
Chain.
So we're on the left side melee. Move through.
Thunder.
Getting ready to go.
Kind of like a Thaddeus where you just run through.
Yeah,
High stacks.
exactly.
Overcharge.
Melee's really close to us. Move through.
Thunder.
Moving as soon as this is done.
Bolts.
Catch balls. Get the back here melee. It's the knockback. Don't get knocked off. Danger, come to the back. That's the other red column.
Intermission.
Okay, go to your spots.
Spread.
Gotta get spread quickly.
Chain. Overcharge.
Get on overcharges. Spread back out.
Bolts. Helm.
Catch balls.
Static.
Spread back out. Static soak.
Spread.
That's your bubble 8.
Chain.
hit bubble and I died.
Overcharge.
Oh dear, that was bad. Square group.
Bolts. Helm. Phase 2.
You're drifting.
Doing it, damn it.
Hey, let's fight Pep.
Bait balls. Balls.
If you are a class that has a harder time with Helm of Command, you're gonna want to be closer to the front of the circle. And if you're a class that has an easier time, position yourself further back. Especially if you have like very easy, quick reaction time. Like I always know I can heroic leap, so I can stand pretty close to the back and let people who don't have as strong movement abilities take
Is
the front
boots enough
spots.
to carry those?
Boots is definitely enough, yeah, but it is kind of dangerous because of the backfire potentiality.
Yeah.
And if that's your only tool, then you can't take two. So Angie boots are also good because you can soak. You can do the bouncing ball soak while, like if you rocket boots, you can just stay in place, so you can just sit in the soak and.
And if your platform has a lock portal, that's what it's for too.
Yeah,
You can
especially
teleport
if you.
back toward the middle.
Yeah, especially if you have troubles with Helm. Let's let him go around and then we'll get in position, hopefully. Yeah, melee, once he starts putting like, I think he always puts the first cloud on the tanks. And once he starts casting the clouds, the position he's going to cast them in is like locked in. So as soon as you see that first cloud, if you start moving, usually you take little or no damage. But it is very like tight reaction time to not take much damage.
Oh, that gives you grip, doesn't it?
Yeah, and when we're soaking in the intermission, any raid cooldowns, feel free to send them. If we discover we really want it for some other thing, we'll adjust. But smoke bombs, aura mastery, even like the shamans, your healing totems, feel free to
3,
send anything.
2, 1.
Get deep enough in the fight to discover that we need to save stuff before we have to worry about.
I move through. Oh, I accidentally used spell reflect there.
Let's make sure we don't stand on the melee.
Thunder.
Decap soon, we're moving.
Careful with this chain.
Chain.
That'll work.
Move through.
Thunder.
Waiting just a beat after this one for energy.
High stacks. Overcharge.
Stack on Sapu, overcharge, mid range. Move through. Let's res.
Thunder.
Oh, spiritual
Going as
early.
soon as Thunder's done.
Bolts.
Catch balls. Beat the back here melee.
I'll just eat it.
Intermission soon.
Intermission.
Get
Spread.
spread quick.
Chain. Overcharge.
Get on overcharges. Spread back out.
Bolts. Helm.
Catch balls.
Static. Spread.
We res.
Chain. Overcharge.
I'm an X.
Bolts. Helm. Phase 2.
What the?
Bait balls.
Healers run melee.
Chain. Balls. Bait whip.
Bait whip. Don't be in the whip. Let's use our reses.
Slash.
I was at X.
We're staying here.
Spread.
You're at X.
Spread for chain.
Chain. Bait balls.
If you're not one of the ranged DPS, you should be in melee.
Balls.
I wasted my stun if we can get a or any.
8th Devo.
Bait whip.
Baiting the whip.
Slash.
We are
Spread.
moving on this.
Moving to purple.
Overcharge.
Overcharging the back melee,
Bait
be close
balls.
to the pillar.
Balls.
It's good. Working towards that clean transition. We're like
Bait whip.
12% away from the next intermission. So we have
Looks like
2 platforms to do it, so we should be good there.
Slash. Overcharge.
it looks like we can probably just go on fusion slashes after that.
Yeah.
That's tied there.
Balls.
If I taunt and yank
balls.
him, it'll be fast enough.
Balls.
Yeah, that's true with your run speed.
Maybe what I do is I don't taunt him on the first one, so he goes slow on the first one, and then I taunt him on the subsequent one, so he goes fast, and that gives us the leeway. Because I can't imagine we move before the fusion slash or before.
I think also having him be like close to the pillar versus further away from the pillar can generate the differential on the fusion
No,
slash.
I've been trying to play with that a little bit in phase 1, and I just need more reps in this phase to like massage exactly when we're going. But we should be able to do that like tank knockback, move to next pillar, and it should just line up so long as we make sure we get a little bit more on the first pillar.
Did you get knocked off, Danger?
You have to run back if you got knocked
It is
out.
an animal summon you.
Okay.
You got Helm.
Yeah, I got Helm. I figure out what it was.
Okay.
It's like a time thing. So if you outlive it, then you're good.
You
Yeah.
got boots, all that.
Yeah, it was on cooldown.
Stay boots for that for sure.
I'm inside. How often does Helm go out?
A couple people get it per intermission. I think it is possible to get it twice, but I don't know how rare that's going to be. Like in the same intermission, I mean. It seems pretty unlikely because it's pretty unlikely you even get it once per intermission.
I've had it twice, like 2 times, and it's usually only when other people have died.
Right. We are.
You guys doing purple?
Yeah.
We're gonna do blue.
Let's get in position on square. We were super ready to get him on purple.
We could have done it.
Just takes a halo.
So yeah, Iowa, everyone in Diamond and X quadrant, the objective is you guys just solo soak your statics. Like you don't, the group doesn't soak it. It just you run off and.
Of course, I get it 2 times in a row. Then.
Well, in that case, then yeah, we definitely want
5,
people to soak.
4.
Yeah.
3.
I got you though.
2. 1.
I guess we could sacrifice.
Just bad RNG.
If I've learned anything about Blizzard RNG, it's consistently bad.
It's not R. It's NG.
I feel like it's barely even N.
Yeah, the RNG is whatever metric they decide to base it on.
Thunder.
Because it's not the number that's random.
Decap soon, we will move over.
I'll never get over that player ID nonsense on Onyxia.
There's so many of them.
We get 8th up.
How else would you do
Shame.
it?
I got him. Or Zeb.
Move through.
Thunder.
We're waiting a little bit after this thunder before we. Going now.
High stacks. Overcharge.
Move.
Thunder.
We're gonna go immediately after this thunder.
Bolts.
Be at the back here, melee, don't get knocked off. Can be careful about moving him because you're changing where he's
Intermission.
risking knocking us off.
Spread. Chain. Overcharge.
Overcharges.
Bolts.
Can you
Helm.
res them, Dicky? Or res
Static. Spread.
This is bad. Combination of stuff.
Yeah, that
Chain.
was rough.
Overcharge. Bolts. Helm. Phase 2.
Let's go ahead and wipe up and get another better go. This is super clutch lay on hands though.
For
Big balls.
the chain, we need to be spread just when it actually goes
High
off, right?
stacks.
Like when the timer triggers, and then
Balls.
it's fine. Or is there like a period of time?
Just for the moment that he casts it.
Okay, cool. I just want to make sure I'm not screwing stuff up.
Yeah, that was kind of, he comboed us.
Green quadrant didn't get anything the first set, and I'm pretty sure that means that every other quadrant was suffering more.
Okay, let's let him leave and we'll get in position.
Just press diffuse magic, it's so easy.
God, I suspect him to dampen harm. What am I doing?
Sorry, I only have a glyph that gives me a 10% DR on fade.
Check your flask
Dang,
numbers.
dude,
They should be
10%.
falling off.
It's barely
Reset
even
it
worth it.
bad.
Oh my god, who
10%.
did
I
someone?
had the glyph for the
there.
10%.
Everyone back off, don't aggro
Out
him
of the
here.
corner, out of the corner.
I was wondering if I was like lagging and just seeing someone walk off. Stop! Can grip
someone
him?
grip
Okay,
him?
yeah.
Yeah, I feel like what this raid needs is some more rogue.
You know, got a point.
Really good at the intermission, genuinely.
Yeah.
It wouldn't hurt.
Smoke bombs are nice too.
Really seems like a pretty good yellow class.
How many rogues do we need for a like 100% smoke bomb uptime rotation?
Yes.
18,
When did you
right?
guys down Animus?
It's
2
been
weeks ago.
3 weeks.
weeks
Yeah, we've
ago.
killed him 3 times.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the third week we killed him.
5, 4, 3,
Here we go.
2, 1.
Move through.
Thunder.
Decapitate soon. We will move.
Chain.
We res. Move through. Or, yeah, okay.
Thunder.
Waiting just a little bit after this thunderstorm. Yeah.
High stacks. Overcharge.
Move through.
I'm so confused.
Sorry, there's like a weird puddle.
Thunder.
We will go right away on this thunderstruck.
Bolts.
Be at the back here, melee. Don't get knocked off. 1% 8th.
Intermission. Spread. Chain. Overcharge.
Stack on overcharges. Oh no!
Helm. Bolts. Static.
I got him.
Spread.
Use your health stones if you're low.
Chain. Overcharge.
Stack on over. And then spread.
I tread the
Bolts.
bone.
Helm.
Oh no.
Phase 2.
Very nice. If we can res. I think one
You
person's
can
off.
pick up.
I
Bait
fell.
balls.
Take it when the balls come out.
Balls.
Or
It's fucking bad. Is socket stun?
Bait whip.
Bait
Chain.
whip.
The boss is gonna move during the first tank knockback, but you guys are probably fine.
I mean, if you want to taunt and parry it, Val, after the fatal slap. But
Slash.
be back in 1 sec.
Bait balls.
Move stack shock in. Come in with that. All the way in.
Balls.
We didn't have
Spread.
enough in there.
Not, yeah, but the
Chain.
The static shock needs to be in melee, and then the ball baiters need to be out. We can't have the
Bait whip.
balls on the static. If static shock comes into melee, the number of melee and the tanks will make it very safe to soak. So just if you get static shock in this phase, just come on into melee. And if it's one
Slash.
of the ranged DPS, which is probably likely, Iowa's gonna take their place.
Sorry, I was just trying to live to see what the energy looked like when I changed the timing.
That spawn there was the diffusion chain though. We need to remember that. We gotta get out and spread for that.
I think that's a spell reflect angle.
Okay.
But yeah, I gotta remember to do it. Let's assume that Iowa gets here in time. See Iowa coming, so.
5.
That was a very good intermission
Four.
though.
Wow,
Let's
committing.
3,
nail it down, yeah.
2, 1.
Move through.
Can I get mastery buff? Thank you.
Thunder.
Captate soon, and we will move over.
Chain.
One of these days I am gonna just back off the positioning the ball.
Move through.
Thunder.
We're waiting a little bit after this thunder for energy, then we will going.
High stacks. Overcharge.
Move through.
Watch that puddle I put out there, man, when we remove.
Thunder.
We're gonna go immediately on.
Bolts.
With a back air melee. Don't get knocked off.
Intermission. Spread. Chain. Overcharge.
Stack on overcharges.
On armor spell, please.
Oh god.
Bolts.
Catch
Helm.
balls.
Static.
I don't know how I live.
Spread. Chain. Overcharge. Bolts. Helm. Phase 2.
You're gonna have aggro because like that.
Bait balls.
So if you're not one of the ranged DPS, you should be in
Chained.
melee.
We downranged.
Yeah, we actually were.
I have a healer
I'll
up.
play it. I'll play it.
Buckets.
Bait whip.
Bait whip.
They could go in. And I out. Oh, I was in.
Slash.
We're staying here.
Spread. Chain. Bait
Oh yeah,
balls.
that was perfect.
There's arrows
Balls.
swinging on these balls.
Bait whip.
Bait whip. It'd be spread out range.
Slash.
His
Spread.
diffusion chain's coming. We are moving on this one.
High
We wouldn't
stacks.
want to have put the whip like that
Overcharge.
because we had to
Yeah,
run
that's a
over
bad.
it.
Bait balls.
But I think it was my fault that the whip was bad.
Balls.
That's
Oh,
a
that's
cruel
the-
overlap timing.
Yeah.
It looks like
Alright.
yeah, I think the energy will be fine if we just go on
Bait
the
whip.
fusion slash every time.
Except the first, yeah. Okay, let's swipe up. We're gonna swap to normal for tonight and
Slash.
send it. But that was really good prog. Like I think we can see how
Overcharge.
the intermission is starting to click for everyone. And we're even digging into that second phase.
I will say something we'll need to figure out is he needs to connect either sooner or later, probably sooner, on that.
And on
second
that-
pillar.
Okay.
Because we were stacked for the overcharge at the exact same moment as balls happened. So if it just happens sooner, we can spread back out.
Are those? I thought that those timers were global timers, not related to how high we've leveled the pillar.
No, the first overcharge comes out basically right as he connects to the pillar.
I mean, certainly I can move him over fast. I was trying to slow roll the move a little to put more energy into the first pillar. But as
Oh
soon as
yeah, no, I
that's it,
understand.
Remind me next week. I'm making a note for myself, but remind me next week to see what I can do there. Because
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure we have some leeway.
Yeah, literally like probably 1 second sooner would have been fine. It's just like if those hit at the exact same time, all the range.
Yeah,
just
no,
explode.
we definitely need to not have a bad overlap if we can avoid it.
I feel like it's
Get ready to get him
designed
when he
to.
comes to square.
Yeah, I think it's designed to force you to like have to spread quickly after the diffusion happens. Or the overload rather.
It's definitely also like we have plenty of raid cooldowns to deploy, even with people using them, because you know, in any one intermission, not everyone is going to use their raid cooldowns. And when you have like 4 paladins or 3 or 4 paladins, like if we have that overlap, we could definitely use an AM to help out.
Curious if that would even be enough.
5, 4, 3.
Maybe, you know,
Two.
if
might
you're
have
all
been.
stacked
One.
up, it won't be enough. But if like you start moving, but you haven't quite dispersed, it might be enough. You know.
Yeah.
We definitely can move him. I didn't taunt her, I just took the knockback, so he wasn't hasty.
Yeah, probably just make him run fast. I think that would do it.
Yeah, it's like what I can do is take the knockback, and as soon as he breaks the first chain, I taunt him
Thunder.
to get him to the second chain fast. I don't know. We'll have to play with it. It should be doable. Meanwhile, I'm forgetting to move, so sorry. We did it. We did level that.
Chain.
I think we'll be okay, but be aware.
My normal boss. He's harder.
I
Phase
forgot
is
we were
same.
on normal. Oh my god.
We're just winning so hard. Melee don't get knocked
We're
off.
just this good.
Thunder.
2% to phase. Back to the middle.
Intermission. Spread.
I got confused where I was
Oh,
going.
I don't know where I am because we're in the wrong corner.
Overcharge.
I don't even have to go anywhere.
Chain. Bolts.
It's interesting they don't have the little HUD for normal that they have on Heroic. The Foji.
Spread.
I think you see it in the later phase,
Static.
but not the one for this.
What the fuck is going on over here?
Yeah, why you
Overcharge.
guys got a
All
lot of...
the ads.
Careful of the overcharge diamond quadrant. There's an overcharge close to you
Phase
guys.
2.
We're going to triangle. I don't think it matters if we leveled that pillar up because we
8
killed it.
balls. Chain. Balls.
Thank you, Iowa.
Socket's on this one.
Bait whip.
Bait whip.
Whoops. Yeah, I'm paying attention to this normal fight
Slash.
right now.
Mm-hmm.
You're still alive. It's fine.
Overcharge.
Yeah, luckily.
Nice
Did,
blank.
Grace
did you
8
blink?
balls.
What? That works?
Yeah. You can use it.
Balls.
Does that work with Displacer Beast?
Probably.
Probably.
Yeah.
Bait whip.
Ooh.
It's a good place to be fight.
It really is.
And Displacer Beast becomes like the go-to talent
Slash.
for years.
I
It's a good
never
butt.
used it. And now I can't live without it. So thank
It's
you.
a really
very
good butt.
yeah.
It's nice. Yeah,
Balls.
I like the static move
Catch
speed.
balls.
There's a lot of
Intermission.
times I
Balls.
miss it, but it's a
Back
better
to the middle
talent.
here, melee.
Balls.
And Sake, I think you can spin it.
2% to knockback. 1%.
Bait whip.
Still
get a
going
red?
Solely with the whip. Yeah, if whoever's
Oh,
near him. Be
right.
careful, he's gonna
Actually,
knock
no,
back
this is
right
this
after
is
this.
juice.
Intermission. Spread.
I died.
Overcharge.
HK, you just keep him when we get in that phase and milk some damage.
Chain. Bolts.
Res somebody who's in range when we come out of this intermission.
Spread. Overcharge.
Oh, big nubby! Holy shit!
All of us hitting our defensives in there because we're so scared of that.
Chain. Bolts.
Catch
Phase
balls.
3.
Stay here and catch in green. It sucks.
Baiting whip in. In is towards the lightning.
Which
Bait
direction
whip.
is?
Right where it's gonna end up.
Instructions unclear.
Oops.
Fading to the wide open area.
High stacks.
The doctor's in.
High stacks.
Seems pretty clear.
Bait balls. Thunder.
Watch that thunder. It's kind of close to us melee.
Balls.
Saka, you can stun these on them.
Bait whip.
Bait whip.
Wow.
Is that where that goes?
Also
Very
better.
closer.
Closer,
Awesome.
yeah. I believe in the
It's
next one.
playable.
I'm baiting it right on top of us. I'm calling it.
Thunder.
Ah,
Bait
damn
Watch
it.
that thunder, guys. That's still lethal damage pretty close.
Balls.
Let's focus boss.
Bait whip.
Wait, we gotta get the whip.
Mhm.
I don't think it's a Lation kill until HK dies.
What?
Good work this
That's
week on the
giving you
prog.
invention.
No.
Yeah. Please do sign up for Tuesday and Wednesday. Also, if you're interested in retail, we're rating on Sunday. There's a sign up. You may need the retail role to see it. I don't know.
I think everyone can see it now.
Okay.
Oh, that's a deck. Well, I'm stuck with the non-upgradable ring for now.
My logs are messed up if somebody else is logging.
I logged it.
I don't have weak ores anymore.
Yikes.
Just kidding. I'm actually so mad that
So-
those logs got lost.
Yeah.
Not
It's
as
like
a
our
green.
first week of raid. Like it would have been fun to have it. How'd your logs get messed up?
I don't know, there's been a client update I've been ignoring forever, and that might be part of it.
Oh, Renar.
I posted logs with the
Okay.
normal kill.
Thank you.